I heard y'all was out here looking for me. Here I go. So guys, let's get into it. Hold on real quick. Felt a little bit parched. Let me start by saying, I hope you guys is having the most wonderfulest day. I hope that everything is going in your favor. I hope that you guys is seeing nothing but sunflowers, butterflies, and rainbows, getting confirmations. I hope that you guys' day is going fucking spectacular. Because guess what? Mine is. How you doing, Ja? I was thinking about you, Ja. I was gonna text you, but I was like, nah, Ja's gonna text me when he needs me. Let's get into the message, y'all. So yesterday I got up on this shit and I was a little bit sad, and I was like, well, I'm so glad yesterday was just one motherfucking day, because today I am ecstatic. Today, y'all, because how we doing, Jameson? How we doing, Sway? How we doing, Molly? Today is such a fucking spectacular. Look at me creating fucking words. That's how excited I am. Tavia, we talking. Today is such an amazing day. Why? Because I beat the fucking system. Divination, we talking. Tomorrow, we fucking talking. Blue, how you doing, babe? I want y'all to hear me. Today is such an amazing day because I beat the system. Charlie, what do you mean? I beat the system. And I'm about to teach y'all how to beat the fucking system. The way you beat the system is to sit back and just listen. How you doing, Mia? I want y'all to hear me. The way you beat the system is to sit back and listen. Charlie, what do you mean? All of the answers that you guys are seeking, guys, are in your face. And if they are not in your face, baby, give it a day. And really take your ass out of your normal routine and just go chill. Maybe drive around and go peep for some answers. Now let me talk to you really quickly, because let me talk to you. And Blue, I hope everything is okay? Hear me. Y'all, people is gonna play in your face. We're gonna start there. People will play in your face, on your weaknesses. People will sit over here and tell you an old sad story. Cause we talking hectic, Jameson, we talking. People will try to play you when they don't know who the fuck you are. And I want y'all to hear me. We don't take it personal because they've mastered the art of manipulation. We don't, cause hear me, well, we don't get upset at these people for trying to manipulate a motherfucker that can't be manipulated. Because who are we? Who are we? Chosen ones. What do we represent? Pureness. Who the fuck do we come from? Motherfucking master manipulators. So who can they manipulate? Now, let me tell y'all all three factors. Let me tell you all three factors so y'all understand this shit. So when a motherfucker comes into your little peripheral and they try to play you, this is how you don't gotta worry about it. The first one is you being a chosen one. Now, what is a chosen one, baby? You got gifts. You got intuition. You got key knowing. Some of y'all be seeing this shit in dreams. You get warnings. Some of y'all get answers through license plates. You take your ass outside. Strangers start talking to you. You're chosen, baby. God is never going to sit over here and allow nobody to play you. They will sit over here and show you cancer, 96, 94, 93, 92. Like, let me tell y'all something. If God got a message for you, oh baby, they'll send somebody like Charlie to come tell your ass. Avoid that cancer that was born in 92. Now hear me, y'all. Hear me. Avoid that cancer that was born in 80 and 85. Hear me though, y'all. God will send something. If God don't want y'all, because we chosen, if God don't want somebody in your life, There is a key reason, and you might not know the reason, but you are on a task to get them the fuck out. Now, that is the first thing, because we're talking about master manipulation, okay? So because we are chosen, we get key signs, key messages, key dreams as to people trying to play us before they can officially even play us. They played themselves in a room that we were not in, so therefore God is like, well, gotta remove you. Number two. The second point is, because y'all catch me, because Dash we talking, bless we talking. The second point is that, listen, if they don't understand who we are, if we miss the signs, if we don't pay attention, have no fear, guys. Have absolutely no fear. They will make that motherfucker snitch on themselves. So hear me. Even when a mass manipulator likes to sit over here and think that they're getting one over on you, baby, God will sit over here and whisper something in your ear like, hey, you need to listen to the reading between the lines of what the fuck they saying. Something don't feel right about what they saying. Don't listen to what these motherfuckers is saying. Mila, we talking. So even if you miss the first sign of manipulation, the signs, God, while you talking to this person, will be like, what was that man from ATL eating that banana? I don't know, this shit don't look right. This shit don't sound right. I don't know. If the second thing you just like, God, I don't know, I'm still dealing with this person. If by the third encounter of them trying to manipulate you, baby, let me tell you something. Them spidey senses that you got from your fucking parents, cause y'all, we talking, some of us come from the best motherfucking manipulators up in the motherfucking world. And I appreciate us. Sometimes, y'all, sometimes we don't give our parents enough credit. Like, we gotta give our parents enough credit because these motherfuckers have manipulated us so we can identify manipulation when we go through manipulation. So guess what? Listen over here and give daddy and mommy some round of applauses. And if you was raised by your fucking grandmother, let's give them some round of applauses. If you was raised by your aunties and your uncles, let's give them a round of applause because, baby, they was master fucking manipulators. And so when motherfuckers come into our vicinity and they try to manipulate us, if by we don't receive the sign, if we're not hearing God correctly whispering in our ear, then we know that we are going to get a reminder like, this sound like some shit my mama would say. This sound like some shit my aunt would say. This sound like some shit my daddy would do. And the thing that I want you to understand, if you get all three signs that you are being manipulated, baby, you're being manipulated. Okay? Let's start there. The reason why I'm starting there is because faithful Charlie loves to give people the benefit of the doubt. Because Charlie does not go into this world thinking that everybody is a villain. Now, Charlie is not naive. Charlie is very much smart, but I want you guys to hear me. Just because Charlie is nice and just because Charlie wants love and light and wishes nothing but greatness on you guys. How you doing, John? Where your ass been, John? How you doing, Miss Like It Happened? Because I want you to hear me. Just because we want and we have healed a lot of motherfucking wounds does not mean that we can give these motherfuckers permission to play with us. And it might be a brand new motherfucker that came into your life. But hear me, baby. We just got all them old people out of our life because they was playing them manipulation tactics. What makes you think your ass can't go too? Matter of fact, let me show you better than I could tell you. So the reason why I started this, y'all, was because somebody just tried to manipulate me. And I'm not even going to let them know that I know because, baby, that's not how the game goes. Just know that I know. And I want you to hear me, guys. God always protects me because I walk with pureness. I always give people the fair chance. I always give people the benefit of the fucking doubt. Like, I really do, y'all. And I know y'all do, too. The point of the matter is that, well, then now we got to play hardball. Because now you just lied to me. Now you just played and tried to play on my weakness. But God sent an ego message through, sent some ravens through and was like, ring, ring, ring. Message delivered. Since you want to play like this, I'm not going to play you at your game. I'm going to play the game with you. Not to play. I play to win. I don't play just to go tick for tack. See, I don't have time to play tennis back and forth with you going 40, love, 30, love. No, I'm not doing that shit. We about to end this whole game right now. We about to end this whole... Baby, let me tell you something. Because God told me, we about to send in some incriminating information to get you to forfeit this whole fucking game, and I'm about to win by default. Oh, you didn't hear me, because I'm not playing this tennis game. We're not going to go back and forth. I'm just going to give some information that's going to make you have to forfeit the game, so I just win by default. And that's how Charlie does it. And the reason why is because Charlie has to maintain love, light, and still help motherfuckers. I don't have time to go back and forth. I don't have time to double check facts. I don't have time to check, is you lying versus if you're not lying. But if God comes back to me and tells me that y'all are lying, if God comes back and tells me you're trying to manipulate me, if God comes back and says the proof is within the pudding, well, baby, you lost your chance with me. And now I'm going to always be like, oh, I can't trust shit you say, because at the end of the day, you're trying to defend you. But guess what? God defends me. So know that Charlie moves with love and light and has God on her side and has angels by her side. And because you tried to play me and because you tried to manipulate me, and this is why I say, y'all, allow the motherfucker that's around you that's trying to play you or try to manipulate you, allow them to do them. Because it's going to catch up to them one way or another. And it doesn't matter how much they pray. And it doesn't matter, because they can pray to the same God that we pray to. But it does not matter if you sit over here and attack your sister and your brother that you have not recognized as your sister or your brother, no matter of age. Well, then guess what? God's about to whoop your ass. Because we all fucking children of fucking God. Regardless of if y'all agree with that shit or not. God's about to whoop your ass because you just sat over here and tried to disrupt what God just gave to Charlie. You tried to sit over here and disrupt the logic. You tried to sway. See, you tried to play God. And God don't play about no motherfucker that's trying to play God. So you're about to get your ass beat for trying to play God. And guess what? It's not going to be a go sit in the corner. No, baby. God is about to sit over here and give me the information in order to make your ass forfeit the fucking game. Because Charlie wins because Charlie moves with pure intention. Tomorrow, it's so bigger than karma, baby. And I'm so glad that you said karma. It's bigger than karma. Because, baby, you get karma for some small shit. You know, karma, like, we use karma for everything. But when it comes to, and I want y'all to hear me, when it comes to us trying to play God, that's a different defense. That's a different offense. That's a different, and it wasn't sent by God. When God said, don't fuck with her, when God said, leave her alone, when God says to leave y'all alone and they continue to go, because it's different, there's different levels, y'all, and I want to teach y'all something. Sometimes God allowed people to be mean to us, to try to manipulate us in order to teach us a lesson about worth, to teach us a lesson about contracts, to teach us a lesson about life, okay? But when God does not send your ass on the mission, and God only sends you on the missions when you are blind of it, and you might come back into realization later on in life like, damn, I probably shouldn't have did that. And that's when it's like you're made aware so you don't ever make that mistake again. That is when God sends you on a mission and you won't get karma for that shit because you did not know any better. Now, when you purposely, intentionally know the cause and the effect of what you will do versus what you won't do, when you know right from fucking wrong and you still decide to play God and you still decide to sit over here and try to like butt in, that's when God whoops your ass. And that's to anybody, y'all. But specifically, it's to these motherfuckers that think that they can manipulate you. God be giving out ass whoopings. And you know what's so crazy? There was a piece of lint that just came flying. Shout out to the ancestors and the angels popping up. I love when y'all make y'all presence acquainted. Y'all over here popping up today. So, without further ado, y'all, let's get into the fucking message. I'm very curious. Somebody just texted me, but I don't know who this number is. It's somebody. I'll reach out later. God told me to respond now, so I'm like, okay. Let's get into gratitude, guys. Let's get into our scheduled programming. Today has been a very good day for me, guys. Really insightful. Very insightful and very filled with fucking messages, and I'll tell you that. Have you guys ever sat over here and asked for something and didn't realize that you received exactly what it is you asked for, but it was like earlier on? Well, the reason why I say that is because there was a time where I was like, and this is such a stupid ass example, y'all, but I used to be like, I want to date an NFL player. I'm like, I'm gonna date an NFL player. And I had, it was a guys like, don't say the team. Okay. Well, there's a guy I talked to very briefly, but then today I was watching the Ravens and the Texans game, and I said, yo, when I was in college, like when I broke up with my ex, I was like, that's another guy I used to talk to, and now he plays for the fucking Ravens. And my mom was cracking up. She was like, I guess you got your NFL player. And I was like, I guess you're right. So that could be significant, guys. You could realize that you, like, what you asked for, you already received. Because, y'all, that was, like, back in that was a long time ago. Anyway, I just thought that was so funny. And I was like, I don't even remember what the fuck his name is. And I found him. I was like, well, go ahead. Let's keep going, y'all. We showing gratitude today. I didn't know we was doing all these cards. Y'all know the deal. Take whichever cards you need. Leave which one is not yours, okay? If you're a dreamer, come in. If you're a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tails to spin. Come in, Shell Silverstein. It says, what stories have you created about yourself? The power to proclaim them or change them is in your hands. The creative power is always within you. It's very funny, guys, that this one is the first one. The reason being is because you guys might be entering into a season of liar, liar, pants on fire. People sitting over here saying that they used to talk to and they don't. And I don't even care. Y'all, let me tell you something. To the people that you only talk to for like a week, they don't fucking count. Dismiss them. So like, I don't know you, and even if I do know you, I don't know you, so that's okay. But I think the biggest thing within this card is that God is sitting over here saying that you guys need to sit over here and start rewriting the stories that I'm hearing. You think of yourself in a bad way, and it's time to rewrite that story into a good way. Okay? It says, I think of wind in her wild ways, the year we had nothing to lose and lost it anyway. Joy, our hero. Today, try holding on a little less tightly to your expectations for the day. Notice what happens when you loosen your grip. And it's so funny, y'all, because with this one, today, they was like, go to this shop. And I was like, God, I don't feel like it. I already got stuff to do. And God was like, but still go. So I went to this shop to go eat today, y'all. And I was watching a movie, and it was an old movie back in the day, y'all. I don't even know what it was, but I got my confirmations through that movie. And I think that God is sitting over here saying, whenever you guys watch this video or this live, go through the day, move through the day or even the next day with no expectations and see what you get. Confirmation. See what you get from it. The reason being is because sometimes, guys, people sit over here and try to manipulate you based off of them thinking you have an expectation for them, when in reality, the expectation is nothing but pureness. Expect nothing, receive everything. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Henry Matisse. Take a moment to appreciate a small success. Every moment is sacred. I literally made a live, y'all, the other day saying that, listen, you have to be grateful for exactly where it is, and for where you're at and what you have. The reason being is because God is sitting over here saying that, baby, in a few months from now, you're not going to be in the same position. You might not be in the same state. You might not be in the same country. Shit, you might not be with the same person. You might have a whole new person. But appreciate where you're at currently, because you guys are doing fucking hell of a good job. Okay? We'll worry about the stresses tomorrow. And guess what? Tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, we'll worry about the stresses tomorrow. We only can control what we can control. And that's a problem with a lot of people, is that a lot of people think that they can control what they can't. And maybe you guys in your past had a problem with that, but now God has taught you, control only what you can control, which is your body, which is your mind, which is your soul, which is your pureness. And if everybody else wants to act out against you because you're acting within pureness, well, then that's something that they have to take up with God, not you. Okay? If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving. Martin Luther King Jr. Admire your own persistence. And I'm glad that this one came next. The reason why is because, guys, if we sit over here and listen to everybody tell us how we're supposed to do life, well then, baby, they're bound to lead us down the wrong path, because in the end, we know what's best for us, even if we don't know where the fuck to go. So giving up is not an option. Listening to what will make other people happy is not a fucking option anymore. Listening to and giving your power away to other fucking people is not an option no more. And God needs you guys to wake up and to realize that, baby, the power is within your hands. But if you decide to give your power away to somebody else, then you're not acting within your true fucking star ass energy. Baby, you're not going to receive everything that it is that God has for you. Understand, God has a lot of shit in this tux for you, but you have to really truly believe that this is fucking for you. And it's funny because God made me shuffle those cards prior, and I didn't know why, because I was like, God, I'm like, well, whatever though. I trust it. Decisions are the frequent fabric of our daily design. Don Yeager. Meditate on a bigger life decision that lies in front of you. What if your very ability to grapple with this choice is the true gift? What will you learn from the process? And this is actually, I got this card before, but I just got another intuitive download from it, and I love that. Maybe that's important, guys. Sometimes when you receive a certain type of information, when you receive something, maybe you get your own first intuitive downloads, and then when you get it a second time, you get your own, you get something else. You interpret the message a certain different type of way. But this time around, it made me think of whatever it is that you guys were going through, that you were back and forth about deciding on. A lot of you guys have fucking already made the decision. Y'all made the decision to leave. You made the decision to go back. You made the decision to sit over here and make sure that you're defending yourself against attacks. Baby, you made sure. Like, a lot of y'all made the fucking decisions of choosing. And that was the whole part of the whole lesson, was we have to get clear on what it is that you want. But now that we are clear based off of solely you, based off of solely, and some of you guys, I'm not sitting over here saying you got your whole life mapped out, but you made a key choice that's about to help the fuck out of you. in the next direction. Because you became decisive about one situation, now we can move on to the next situation, and you making a decision on that choice is going to make it just that much easier. Why? Because you decided to take a key choice path that's about to help you, if I might ask. So let's get into it. 1 second. I almost forgot the most important: each day a new beginning. Daily meditation for women. 1 second. Today is the 20th. Please hope. It says, the pain of leaving those you grow to love is only the prelude to understanding yourself and others. Ooh, Shirley. Miss McLean, you is talking today. It says, life is a process of letting go of conditions we can't control, letting go of people, watching them move out of our lives, letting go of times, places, and experiences. Leaving behind anyone or any place we have loved may sadden us, but it also provides us opportunities for growth that we hadn't imagined. These experiences push us beyond our former selves to deeper understandings of ourselves and of others. So often those experiences that sadden us, that trigger the pain, are the best decisions life is able to offer. Experiencing the pain, surviving the pain that wrenches us emotionally, stretches us to new heights. Life is enriched by the pain. Our experiences with all other persons thereafter are deeper. Instead of dreading the end of time, the departure of a loved one, we must try to appreciate what we have gained already and know that life is fuller for it. Today we will bring both goodbyes and hellos. I can meet both with gladness. I love when fucking shit aligns, guys. I love it when it fucking aligns. I love when shit just aligns. We started with manipulation, guys. We started with something, a core thing that we learned very early on. We started with that, right? And then we moved on to inspiration and realizing that we finally made a choice and maybe it wasn't a choice that we wanted to make, or we didn't even know that we were making it until fucking it was here. But here we are. And I think that the biggest thing is that now that we have made this choice, guys, there's a lot of goodbyes and there's a lot of hellos. Some of you guys went back home. There's a lot of hellos that you have to go say, maybe to old places. There's a lot of hellos you might need to go say, but guess what? There's a lot of goodbyes that you have to say on this journey too. And I think that the biggest thing that God in this moment is saying that, baby, but this is where growth is created. See, a lot of you guys don't realize that God has put you into a place where he can make you grow the fastest, the strongest, and advise you and to give you all the help that it is that you need in this moment. A lot of you guys prayed for protection, and this is how God protects you. A lot of you guys ask for your rewards. This is how God rewards you. By you being obedient, you get to receive. Now, sometimes it's not in the best order of what the fuck it is that you think. But God is not in the business of giving you exactly what it is that you want, exactly when you need it, unless it's in alignment with what we're working on right now. Now, if in a year from now, maybe even a month from now, if it aligns with the path, then we can squeeze that in too. But if that new washing machine don't align with this new house that you're trying to buy, because it already has a new washer and dryer in it, well, then I'm going to say no to the washer and dryer. And I think I need you guys to understand something. Sometimes God is sitting over here saying the only reason why I'm saying no to what you're asking for right now is because I have something better in the tuck for you. But because you guys have not, and I think that this is where God is at with you, is that because you chose a certain manner, we have to say goodbye to old shit that you wanted because it no longer aligns with your past shit. It's reminding me of a read that I did, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and in that read, I had found an old list of manifestations that I wanted to check off my list, and I realized that none of these align with what the fuck it is that I've got going on currently. It doesn't align. I'm onto a different path. I'm onto a different cycle, and I think that that's where God is sitting over here saying, I want you to say goodbye to the old shit that no longer serves you. That could be the previous person that you thought that you was going to spend life with, but they really backstabbed your ass. That could be the person, the best friend that you thought that was going to POP hold it down and be with you from the very, very fucking end. But in the end, it turns out that she or he was a snake too. It's you releasing the old. It's you releasing, hey, listen, I can't go party like that like now because I'm entering into motherhood or fatherhood. It's you releasing all the things that no longer align on your path. And it's not to say that one day you can't go get that 2-door Corvette, or one day you can't go get that 2-door Ferrari. It's not saying that, but right now, baby, you got to have a baby. You need a 4-door car that's safe for kids. Some of y'all don't know you having kids this year, but you are. You're welcome. Some of you guys don't know that you're getting married. You are. Some of you guys are getting new pets. I see Scooby-Doo right here. You are. Some of you guys don't know that you're about to be nurses. You are. Some of y'all are about to go into the beauty industry. You are. Like, I want you guys to understand something. Because you guys have decided on a path has already been sketched on how to get you to your goals. So instead of you thinking that you need to go buy that Mercedes, God has a Lamborghini in the tuck for your ass. Do you understand? You're not thinking big enough. Some of y'all think y'all need to go get a dog, when in reality, a cat is more your lane. But you never had a cat before. You think cats are fucked up just because your parents said so. Go try to get your own cat and see. I think the biggest thing is that God is sitting over here saying we had to say goodbye to your old path, your old life, your old shit. The reason being is because, baby, we have so many hellos that we got to focus on now, and that's the message. There's so many new hellos that you have to make. And don't get me wrong, because there might be people that try to pop up from the past. But don't worry, if we forgot to give you your goodbye too, bye. You're not a part of this life no more. You're not a part of this journey no more. No offense. You're just not. And I think that that's where some of you guys are at, is where things are starting to pop up, or they're about to, and God is warning you. If it's from the past, bye-bye. Temptation from the past, a motherfucker that sat over here and played in your face, or that was wasting your time, and now all of a sudden you done popped up on the scene with your new person trying to get your attention. Now, bye-bye. No. Or all of a sudden, maybe you single as fuck, but you over here getting your body together, you over here getting your life together, you getting your dream together, and now they want to pop up. Bye-bye. You didn't want me when I didn't have nothing, and now you want me because I have something. Fuck you. Bye-bye. No offense. And I think that that's where life is at, with you guys in this moment is that, baby, when the past tries to catch up to you, but they couldn't recognize who you were, bye-bye. It's not our life anymore. That will never be our life. You only want me because of what I have and who I am now. You don't want me. You didn't want me back when Charlie didn't know no better. So bye-bye. When I was eating today, God made me write down a really valid question. And it said, what do you stand for? You guys could be seeing 222. You could be seeing the Barbie label, Crocs. You can also be seeing partner in crime, baby stuff, and then walk by faith, not by sight. Because I kept seeing that all fucking day today. What do you stand for? And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, what do you mean by that question? If it came down to it, if it came down to a line that somebody could not cross with you, no matter what money they had, no matter what they looked like, no matter what they could do or what potential they could what level they could get you to, what line won't you cross? What do you stand for? Mine was respect, integrity, and family. The only reason why I'm asking y'all, and y'all, it's a rhetorical question, you don't have to answer me. The only reason why I felt like God asked me that is because I know that God is taking me in another direction in my life. And I think that God wants you guys, and even with you guys, because we are all soul family. God is taking y'all in a new direction in your life, and you need to get clear on your morals and shit you will not go past. I'll even throw in thievery. My mom always taught me, you never steal from nobody and you never lie. Channel for collective. God, what do they need to know in this moment? Yeah. This life that you guys have is one of your choosing. You get to take a risk on what paths you want to take. And some of you guys are being presented, if you haven't already, with two different paths, one way or the other way. And it's not to say, that one is better than the other, because God has given you both of them. I think that the biggest thing is that God is sitting over here saying, but where do you want to go and where do you want to move? What do you want to see? What is going to align you with your highest potential versus what is not? And I think that the biggest thing is that a lot of you guys in this moment are making move towards things that does not align with your fullest potential. And I think that God is sitting over here saying, I want you to revisit. Will this next move make you happy? Will it make you comfortable? Is it true to who you are as a person? Is it true? Because whatever move that you guys are making, it's a fast move. It's a very fast move. I think the biggest thing is that God is sitting over here saying, but is it true to self? And God wants you to reflect on that. The biggest thing is that because God is sitting over here saying that you're going to succeed in whatever it is that you guys go in. But I think that God doesn't want you guys to be, and how do I want to say it? God doesn't want you guys to go and be in the future and look back on the past and regret this part. Maybe of not choosing yourself, of choosing other people's choices. And I think that that's why God is like, take a hardcore look, really sit with the decision that you guys have made. Not because you guys are bad at making decisions. I think that God wants you just to look a little bit further and to see, is that truly what's going to make you happy? Not if it's going to make God happy, if it's going to make you happy. It's so funny because I've been faced with a few different decisions and I've been like, well, God, whatever you feel is ready, I'm ready for. And God keeps like bringing it back to me, like, well, Charlie, it's you. It's on you, big dog. It's what you want to do. This is your human experience. It's within your contract that you can either go this way or you can go this way. I think the biggest thing is that you guys need to understand that this next move in your life, no matter if you go left or right, God wants you guys to remember that it doesn't shift you. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change how much, how valuable you are. Maybe some of you guys are losing that. It's kind of giving me like the analogy like with parenthood. A lot of people when they have kids, they're always like, it's not about you anymore, it's about them. And I said, anytime I hear that shit, I always tell people to shut the fuck up. The reason being is because, of course, it's about them, but it's about me too. Of course, it's about them, but it's about y'all too. And I think that the biggest thing, guys, is that when it comes to parenthood, you're not supposed to forget yourself when society tells you to. When life tells you to, when the people surrounding you tells you, this is how you're supposed to do parenthood. Even if it's not parenthood you're walking to, and it's a business, is you owning your own business. Everybody sits over here and says, you gotta put your all into this. You gotta spend all from night in to day out. And God is like, that's why I placed y'all here, to switch up the old beliefs of all this old shit. It's kind of funny. Some of y'all are afraid, and maybe afraid is the wrong word. Some of you guys are worried about falling into old patterns, falling into old behaviors, maybe falling into the hands of the wrong people prior to. Maybe you escaped something. I don't know why they're saying escaped, but you had to go back there. But God is literally saying that if you're placed in an environment, if you're placed in a situation, it's not the same. It's not the same situation. The reason being is because you are now developed now. You have the knowledge, you have the respect, you have your values, you have the vision as to what you want to do. The biggest thing is that now it's time for us to come up with a bigger vision on how to get you there. Some of you guys had to go back home in order to receive a little bit of help, and then you get out. Or you create a bigger scheme, a bigger plan on something that's going to revise. I just see you guys revising your vision. But God doesn't want you to lose sight on who you are. Doesn't want you to feel like a failure for going back home. I know I was talking to my mom today, and she's like, what if we move back to Colorado? And I couldn't think of one wrong thing about that. I couldn't think, like I was trying, I was like, you know. I was like, but there's so many opportunities out here. I mean, she was like, well, there's opportunities. Denver is different now. It's not how it was when we were growing up. And I couldn't argue with her, because I was really thinking, I was like, damn, I never thought about that. Sometimes we spend so much energy trying to run away from home. And I've been away from home since 2017. I've almost been away from home for almost 10 years. I think I left in 2016. I did leave in 2016. So 10 years. And it's like, at what point do you go home? Or find a new home, you know? I'm in a transitional state where it's just like, well, where is my new home? Do I stay here in Vegas? Do I go? But I think that the reason why I'm giving you guys this analogy is because God is saying, no matter where you guys go, no matter what you decide to choose, no matter what option you're choosing, whether motherhood, whether it's to focus on businesses, whether it's to build foundations, I think that God is sitting over here saying, I just don't want you guys to lose all the experiences that I've given you while you were away. Some of you guys, you're not supposed to stay there. Sometimes you're just needed, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of calling my attention to sometimes you're just needed in a certain place to receive knowledge, to receive help, to receive guidance. And then you could be on your happy go away after that. You don't have to stay there. Some of you guys are missing key information or something like that. Yeah. to balance you out. For some of y'all, it's going to bring new love. For some reason, I wanted to say old love. New old love. Old new love. Who knows? I'm starting to think of Lexuses and stuff like that. Yeah. God is saying in this moment it's time. God wants me to highlight that it's time for you guys to focus on building new memories, taking more pictures, like creating photo albums, maybe scrapbooks and stuff like that. I'm just getting like heavy memory energy right now. Before the time is up, I think that a lot of you guys are, how do I want to explain it? It's time for your next journey. The next part of your life requires you guys to, if I'm being honest, some of y'all, it's time for y'all to start writing y'all biography. Some of y'all, it's time for y'all to sit over here and actually do something that you want to do. Some of y'all, it's time for y'all to give yourself a chance. Some of y'all, it's time for y'all to give yourself a child. Give love a chance. It's time for y'all to actually nourish your finances, grow your portfolio. Some of y'all, it's time for you guys to actually just take risk. Risk on the unknown. Some of you guys, it's time for y'all to finish healing the rest of you. Maybe some of you guys fixed or found yourself a way, but now it's time for you to go heal. It's kind of funny. It's so funny because the analogy that God is giving me is like, maybe some of you guys went away to college, to different states, to just maybe even a city over. You went away to find yourself, to find your stability, to find your, I just want to say your grownship, like to find out that you can be grown. But now God is sitting over here saying like, you found yourself outside of, outside of your family. Now it's time to find yourself. Now it's time to see, can you still hold yourself while in your family? It's easier for you guys to be your new self with strangers, because with those, you don't have any ties to them. You don't really give a fuck. But God is sitting over here saying, well, it's time for you to go and teach your family the new tricks. That's for some of you guys. Teach them. And it's not even that you're teaching them what, it's funny. It's not even that you're teaching them, it's funny. It's not that, well, some of them, okay, catch my drift. Some of them will be taking notes. Like coming to you for advice on how you got such an amazing life. But some of them, they're going to just be watching you in privately and taking notes on, damn, how did they get that? Older generation, younger generation, everybody. Some of you guys are supposed to be the light in the family, to disrupt a foundation that was chaotic to you. I kept seeing the NFL all day today, but maybe it's just because of playoffs. NFL players could be significant. Super Bowl could be significant. I think that this part of your life is like you've learned and you've explored and you found your happiness within self. You've balanced yourself out. Now it's time to go back and nourish your bloodline. Y'all got a motherfucking assignment. Y'all really do. Some of you guys are being tasked, like if you guys still have grandmothers, the older generation, with taking over their places. The reason being is because whether you agreed or disagreed with how they had a foundation or how they brought you up, they're getting older and it's time for us to go take care of them. It's kind of funny because during the summertime, I seen a meme of this person and they were just like, we don't got no aunties and uncles that's barbecuing because everybody's all old and shit now. We the ones that's supposed to be barbecuing and shit. And it's kind of like that. You're the next generation. And the generation has shifted. Times, even your family members have shifted. Maybe their ways of thinking. And maybe that's what you need to see. Some of the people that you used to be afraid of speaking your opinion about, now they might become your bestest of friends. Because you could talk your shit, but just like you could talk your shit, I could talk my shit too. It's about y'all coming back and having y'all power and stating your claim in your family. For some of y'all. Shit, for a lot of y'all. Some of them don't recognize you for who the fuck you are. And now it's time for them to meet who you are. See, the point of the matter is that you guys thought that you were only supposed to trigger distant strangers, people in our soul family and stuff like that. But baby, we vibe. We love each other. We know each other. Even if this is our first time meeting each other, we've known each other for centuries on centuries because we know souls. But with these motherfucking karmics up in our family, we gotta go dim they fucking light. Not to, and actually what they're saying is dim they darkness to bring them light. That's what it is. We gotta, everybody's sitting over here scared to tell auntie about herself. Everybody's scared to tell uncle about himself. Unc, you know you're wrong, right? You might be the favorite one that they listen to. And you ran away. You like, not my business. You might be the one that puts the family back together. I'm getting like maybe a grandmother passed away and the family became disarrayed or something like that. Heavy death. I was gonna say heavy death information. Yeah. Some of you guys are, I'm literally getting like, this is y'all family. Or maybe y'all could have ran away because there was a death in your family. I don't know. Or maybe it was just, maybe you viewed your family as a trap. They were stuck in the system and shit like that. Like, just stuck in their ways. I just keep hearing my bitch say I'm stuck in my ways. My bitch say I'm big and paid. But some of you guys are meant to come back, to break the cycle. Yeah. To balance things out. To show people the right way. Damn. Well, gotta get on your Zoom. I'm gonna do one more community and then I'm gonna get into these personals. If you guys want to join the personal list, you could donate to my Cash App or you could donate to my link in my bio. Either way, I got you. And if you guys are like, yo, Big Dog, I don't want to do this on live in front of everybody, you could book me on my website. Now let's go. Oh, my poor little egg. Oof, 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 I need to do some stretches. That could be significant. Some of you guys could be doing jiu-jitsu. I don't remember if that's the one where you train with knives, but I had a dream that I was training with knives. It was very interesting. One of the masters had just handed me a fucking knife, and it was a black eye. I was like, ooh, this is very interesting. That could be significant. I feel the need to tell y'all, I feel like I have to read my dreams to you. My reading Finding Nemo at this time could be significant because I remember I went into Petco and I seen literally a clownfish, and then I seen the fish that Dory was, and I was like, ooh, Finding Nemo. Aspen could be significant. Ravens could be significant. 303, 307. Virginia, Richmond, BMW. I don't know why I was gonna say BBW. Tinkerbell, Ohio, Capricorn Baby, Art Guy, Tom, the 80s, 93, 96, Cancers, Baltimore, Polaris, California, I Tried, Gemini's, 808, and Lilo. I feel the need to say Stitch too. Yeah, going to a gym, training in martial arts, but with knives. And then I also seen golf clubs too. And it was with Debo. Like, Debo was in my dream. It was the craziest shit. But he was just handing me a gun. He was just handing me a whole bunch of stuff. So that could be significant. You could be learning martial arts. You could be training like with a gun, like learning how to point a gun. And you could also be learning golf. It kind of just reminded me of like my Uncle Kenny. And he's a Mason, so there's that. It's kind of funny, guys, because my grandfather's maiden name is Mason. And I just thought that, I was like, ooh, we're Masons. And one of my aunts, she's a beautician, so some of you guys could be going and doing hair. Y'all could be in the military. Y'all could be pilots and shit. It's kind of funny, y'all. Cause I didn't even know I was gonna get downloads and shit like that. But here goes some downloads for your ass. My great grandmother, she was born in Sweden, but her brother was a pilot, so that could be significant. You could be a nomad traveling abroad. You could be a marine biologist. Go learn about those fishes. Be careful though. Anyway, let's get into the dreams. Cause this day, y'all, damn, I forgot about this. This is probably why God was like, you should have did this yesterday. 12/12 could be significant. Maybe it's just for today. I had got an incoming phone call from this old guy that I had talked to. He's a Virgo. I mean, he was crying, saying, how could you, or he was like, how could you get pregnant by somebody else? How could you? So some of you guys could seriously be coming into pregnancy. It was so weird because it wasn't his number. It was like star 903. So I think that's for somebody. I don't know if there's a 903 area code. Let me Google that really quickly. Cause I was like, that looks so weird. That's Texas. So that's funny because I just seen Sherman. And Sherman is my great grandfather's name. So the name Sherman could be significant. Shout out to Sherman Mason. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, in the dream, y'all, I forgot. He was like, I put you on here in Vegas and you was mine, and I should have and he was like, and I should have stopped you when we was out. I don't know what the fuck this guy was talking about in my dream, but this could be significant. It said that guy had eyes all over you, but I didn't stop you from going into the section. And I said, this one guy turned into another guy, and his name is James. The reason why I'm not saying the other guy's name is because his name is very specific. Like, there is no other person with his name, so I'm not gonna give him. But they're both Virgos, so that could be significant. But the guy, this or the guy James I never talked to like in my life, never had any relations. I did not cheat on you with that man. I'm just like, but he was somebody I worked with in Ohio though. So but it was like, it turned into James, and the guy was M-bum. I don't even know what that means. I was half asleep typing this out. And said, but the security told me to chill, so I did. Oh, so in that part, y'all, I remember there was this guy that was trying to talk to me, or like he did talk to me. He brought me into his section. I was with somebody else though, and whatchamacallit, the guy that I was with, whether it was James or the other guy or whoever it was, like, I guess they was trying to get me to come, but their security, whoever that security guard was for the other guy, was like, yo, you need to chill, so he did. That could be very significant. Maybe you want somebody that's like willing to make a scene about you, because I'm hearing J. Cole, he said, I can't leave without you, I can't breathe without you. So that could be significant. So I walk back in to make a scene about you. It's called love. Niggas don't sing about it no more. Don't nobody sing about it no more. But every nigga in the club singing to the window, to the wall. Damn, what is that song? I think that's Gomez. Gomez? Hold on. Now I'm about to, don't let me not do my man J. Cole a disservice. Please hold y'all. I swear all this be significant. I promise y'all, it always add up, especially for it's GOMD. That song could be very significant. 2014 could be significant. Scorpios could be significant, because I kept seeing Scorpios everywhere too. I'm seeing a license plate earlier that I forgot to write down, and it was like prize #1. I said the dream switched to him being in bed with me, and then he fell off the bed, and then my mom said, why don't y'all go sleep on the blow-up mattress? I don't know what the fuck this dream was, y'all. It was the weirdest fucking dream. And I was like, Kay went to go support Alex in the closet, and he put her on his shoulders, and then I was like, Alex was really skinny and like light-spirited, and she was facing the closet, but then he walked away, and then she just dropped and fell on her back. It was the craziest shit. I did not know what the fuck that means. Maybe I'll get later fucking downloads. Fell to ground groan. I wrote down fell to ground groan. Maybe some of you guys was lifted up when you was a kid. I'm literally getting like an analogy right now, y'all. It's like some of y'all were like lifted up, like y'all had everything given to y'all, and then when y'all became grown, like y'all ain't know what the fuck to do, so you just fell to the ground. That could be significant. And I was like, we went to the living room. I was like, there was a guy that Alex was talking to that was insecure. He was on FaceTime. And I remember, I don't know what house this was, but they were saying that whoever she was talking to, in the dream I knew she was dating this guy, but I did not know, because she has a different boyfriend and everything. But I was like, who is this guy? But there was a guy in the background on FaceTime in my dream, and he was like, who's that guy in the background? And we said it was my brother. And I was like, I defended her. I said, I don't like you. And it had reminded me of this guy named Marquise that I had met in Walmart, like I think the day before, the day after, or something like that. Or no, it was the day before or 2 days before. So but the place was like in a loft, so some of you guys could have a loft and high, so just be aware of, and I think Marquise is from Atlanta, so that could be significant, because when he said his name was Marquise, I thought about my mom. And my mom said, because she really wanted a boy, and she was like, I already had your name figured out. She was like, your name was gonna be Darwan Marquise. I don't know what the fuck my mom was thinking, but every time I hear Marquise, I be thinking of that, like, damn, my mom really wanted a boy. That could be significant. I don't fucking know. And then I said being at a party, going into someone's section. And then I wrote down Charlie Pearson. I just remember seeing my name change. Am I getting married? Ooh, Pearson. And you know what? Pearson, I believe, is the name in This Is Us. Jack Pearson or something like that. I think so. I have to double check that. But some of you guys could be getting married. And you know what's crazy? Because today, heavy emphasis on marriage. Yeah, I'm about to get married. I can't wait. No, for real. I had went to the pharmacy today. And I ended up getting like a little gift too. I was like, ooh, this is cute. Anyway, I had talked, the girl that had came to the register, her name was Miracle. And I was like, Miracle. I was like, I seen Miracle today, but I don't know, like what? But she had a wedding ring, and her wedding ring was sapphire. And she had diamonds on the side of it, and she was like, yeah, this is my engagement ring. And I was like, I really like it. I was like, I've been thinking about what I want to do for my engagement ring and stuff like that. I was like, because girl, I don't know who I'm getting married to, but I was like, I know I'm getting married. But I was like, I was thinking about doing my either my gemstone and stuff like that. So you guys could be designing your own wedding ring. And Marquise is actually a wedding type, so I feel the need to say check that out, because I believe that was my mom's wedding ring. Yeah, that was my mom's wedding ring when my dad had gave it to her or proposed to her and stuff like that. What else? I was going to take you to dinner, but I went to Walmart. I don't know what the fuck that means, y'all. Oh, so the guy, the Virgo guy, because the dream had switched. And he was like, I was going to take you to dinner, but I went to Walmart. And he had sent me like a turquoise watch and a jewelry set. And it's funny, I just got a notification that says I pushed through anything that life throws at me. So that could be significant right now. And then the text message that was sent to me, y'all, was sent, it was either at 8:08 or 9:08, but I'm gonna say 8:08 because I've been seeing 8:08 all day today. 8:08 heartbreak could be significant. Geminis could be significant. Being in a bathroom doing my hair. Oh, and I remember I had talked about this one, but I hadn't finished it. I was like, being in the bathroom doing my hair and speaking to a mirror with two girls next to me, one of them being Jazz, another being another girl. I kept trying to fix my hair in the mirror. I was putting grease in it, but it was too much grease. And I was like, play music for my workout in the morning. I'll see you Saturday. I'll be working. Living with someone who has the opposite schedule of you. I felt like my name was Jazz too. So it was like I was living with somebody named Jazz, and then my name was Jazz. So yeah, Jazz, if you in here, you might have a roommate named Jazz. And then I said another country where we were. Ooh, y'all, this one was very interesting because my dream skipped again. Sorry, I'm almost done. I promise y'all, I'm almost done. Kind of. Another country, I was in a whole nother country, and I remember, I think I was dating somebody that was like Arabic or something like that, because his mom, like I was with his mom or something, and it says another country where we were cleaning the streets, and we cleaned the streets and the floors with Awaken, and I seen it was a detergent, and also Awesome Purple was in the back. So some of you guys could be cleaning your could be cleaning your floors. I don't know if there's an Awaken detergent, but maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe you guys could be making a detergent. That would be really cool, guys. Like, instead of there being a Tide and an Armor Hammer, like, you could make your own detergent. It's called Awaken. There you go. Just give me business credit. Kira, how you talking? How you doing? You said you talking about me. Jazz, when I had that dream, I did think about you, but the Jazz in my dream didn't look like you. But I don't think that sometimes it's not about looks, it's just about what it means to you. That's why I read these dreams. Whatever you guys take is yours. Take what you don't need. Anyway, being in the restroom, hearing stuff in the stall. This was Jazz's mom calling Jazz on accident. So Jazz, maybe it was you, because you kept, Jazz, your name kept popping up all in my dream. But Jazz, I don't think you're Arabic. Are you Arabic? I don't know. Because the woman had a hijab on. So there's that. I guess you don't need to be Arabic in order to and why do I keep saying Arabic? That is a fucking language. Arabian. Sorry guys. I promise you I am a cultured swine half the time. And I was like, being in a bathroom, parting a woman's hair, and I said talking about how, and then I forgot what the fuck I was talking to her about. But I remember her hair was very specific. I remember it was black on the top, but gray at the bottom. And I remember I parted it down the middle, like to where it would be like a cut like this. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to do it like that. And then I parted it in the middle, like that. Some of you guys could be combing your hair out, because usually that's how I comb my hair, is like, you break it into 4 sections, and you know, if you know, you know. And then I said, going to New York to visit my aunt Jardette and Jocelyn. And then I was going grocery shopping and realizing that I had spent all my money there, and it was time for me to go back home. Like I had a flight back home. And I remember I was like, but I want to take all my food with me. I don't know what the fuck it was. So I emptied out my suitcase. I was like, fuck these clothes. I want all my fruits. And I just kept packing fruits. It was the funniest shit. I don't know what it was. But I was packing fruits. I had strawberries. I had blueberries and mixed berries. There was even this one fruit I had never seen in my life. That could be significant. Ooh, I forgot to get starfish at the fucking store the other day. I'll go grab it. Jackfruit. Anyway, and I said I went and emptied my suitcase and started packing all my fruit in my luggage. I seen turkey in the refrigerator, but I ignored it because I was like, I don't want that fucking turkey. I just want my fruit. Henderson could be significant. I was like, there's an airport. I said airport, or Henderson Airport. A guy not wanting to go to the airport with me. I said, no worries, I'll just take another Uber. And he said, never mind, come on. So there was this one guy, and he was a white guy. I don't even know who the fuck he was, but I think I knew him in the dream. And I was just like, hey, can I ride with you to the airport? And he was like, oh, I'm going to Henderson. I'm not going to the local or the big one. And I was like, actually, my flight is out of Henderson too. And he was like, but I have to go right now. And I was like, okay, don't worry. I'll just take another Uber. He was like, never mind, just come on. But then I had to go back and go get my suitcases. So that could be significant. And then that night, y'all, I had woke up because I was hearing scratches. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Don't interrupt me. I hate being interrupted when I sleep. But I remember I had fell back to sleep, and then for some reason I had heard like a big bang. And I remember I woke up feeling afraid, and I said, what the fuck is this, ancestors? I said, if y'all don't get these motherfuckers away from me. So anyway, I staged, and I was just like, you know what? So that could be significant. Some of you guys could be hearing, or if y'all know what the fuck that means, tell me, because I don't know what the fuck they mean. Oh, also, my aunt and my cousin had offered me Jordans and cake, but the Jordans were fake. So I just said thank you anyway. And then I was like being in the car, and they kept making me turn and hit. Oh, I forgot about this one. So being in a car, and they kept making me turn and hit other things, and then I was in 6th to last place, and God told me to take a quick left turn, or it was a right turn, and the finish line was there, and I came in first way before others. I didn't say follow, or they didn't say follow the path, they just said to get there. So all that could be significant. I feel like they're like, wait, hold on, did I miss something? The song Halfway Off the Balcony could be significant by Big Sean. Huskies, Slow Down, Take It Easy, Wreck, To the East, Compass, Copper, Yellow Dresses, Sloths, Dinosaurs, Barstools, California Dream, People Love Us, Bells on the Door, Pink Stars, Ain't Nobody Going to Break My Stride, I Have to Keep Moving. Okay, that's it. Now let's get into it, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to you say he brought me to the airport to August 8th, April. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Okay, y'all, let's get into the read. All of that could be significant. None of that could be significant. Shit, I don't know. Sometimes my dreams be making sense. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it be for y'all. Sometimes it be for me. I don't be knowing. So I just be saying it all. That could be significant. I kind of want to talk about love because I want to talk about the miracle in love. Because when she said, when I seen miracle and I seen the wedding ring and shit like that, I said, I know she's talking to me. So I want to talk about who we getting married to. So that's what we're doing today. And then I'll get into personals, guys. Extra thirsty today. Are you guys okay? You said, oh love. Oh love. My little booty has been hurting today. I don't know what the fuck I did. I promise y'all I ain't been doing nothing 2 weeks. I just feel, I think I sat wrong or slept wrong or something. Be feeling like I be fighting demons in my sleep. What is going on? I don't know why I'm over here doing this to my back when it's my ass that hurts. That could be significant. Some of you guys could have got ass shots. Be careful about that. Because I was watching this documentary. And it like was about this girl getting ass shots taken out of her because she kept going into heart into distress or some shit like that. Her heart kept giving out. What else? I feel like I'm missing something with y'all. I was watching this video of these people going to I don't know what the fuck I've been watching lately, y'all, but of these people going to China, and they just like, there was like gay people, or there was actually African. Well, actually, y'all, some of y'all could be moving to Kenya, because I seen 2 different videos. One video was of like this Black American guy. He was actually cute. He was going and interviewing Kenyans on the perception of what black, or like what's their perception of Black Americans and stuff like that. So that could be significant. That's the nomad lifestyle. And then there's also this guy, he was from Cameroon, and he went to China, and he would just go and just try their foods and stuff and just talk to them in Chinese or Mandarin. So that could be significant. Some of you guys could be going into traveling to countries and stuff like that. Okay, let me get into love. So much energy, not enough time. Channel for collective. You said not the shots. The shots. They said recharge. It's time to rest. Wait, one more though. I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest. Do I have to? They said no. They said I got one more in me. Okay, I'll rest after this. So maybe I won't do, well, who do I have? Michelle, if you're still in here, I'll do yours. But I guess I'm not doing no personals today. Maybe offline. Channel for collective. Can you tell us about this love shit? Can you tell us about the people we marrying? Okay, you want me to turn it like this? I miss fucking you a lot came out in reverse, so this is a new person. God, you said, bitch, you can't beat God, so there's that. Take a break. They really want me to take a break. Okay, well, fine. Y'all, they want me to take a break, but they want me to come back live tonight. Okay, I too shall trust you. Because they said take a break 2 times. I said, well then. Michelle, are you in here? I'll do a quick read for you and then I'll get out of here. Because I got to trust my guides. They know me better. They said take a break, I'll take a break. But I guess I'll be back live again tonight. So that might be significant. Maybe some of you guys are being tasked with just following instructions. So, when's the next time you live so I can tune in for it? Look at y'all saying, what time is you going so I can set an alarm? Damn, I guess you guys needed me. You need. Damn, should I fucking know? Oh, they said 9. In approximately 3 hours. So 9:30-ish. 9:25. So by 9:30, I'll be live. I just said I need you. You need me. Michelle, are you in here? I'll be live again, y'all, at 9:30 tonight. I didn't even know I was going live tonight. Okay, Michelle, come here. Let me do your read real quick. And I'm gonna freak out of here. Maybe I need to do some reads online or something. I don't know. I'll check my schedule. Try for Michelle. What does she need to know right now? Maybe what you're looking for, you have to go find. Ooh. And that's peace. But why would she have to go look for peace? Well, I'm also not God, so I can't tell you that. Inner child. The things you have to find is the inner child within you in order to find peace. The inner love within you. Ooh, that's what's going to bring you peace. You being caring. You know, for some reason I was going to say, you being caring. But on a serious note, Michelle, I think that God is sitting over here saying that he wants you to balance out your inner child wounds. It's time for you to go deeper. Maybe you've been asking like what it is that you need to release, or maybe that's the biggest thing, is this new full moon could really help you with releasing old habits, old behaviors. I'm also getting maybe you need to go sit over here and seek your inner child. The reason being is because God is sitting over here highlighting that. I'm also getting balancing out the inner you and the outer you, the younger you and the older you. I think that there's a lot of different wounds that you have, Michelle, that you have yet to really expose or bring to the light. There's even some things you forgot about, and it's time for you to go in to let it go. And it's time for you to shed light on it, okay? And I'll leave it there. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys in 3 hours. 3 hours and 3 minutes. 3 hours and 3 minutes. So 303 could be significant. Colorado! I love you guys. I'll see y'all in a sec, okay? Okay. You said AKA 1230. 1, 2, 3, Jazz. 1, 2, 3. I'll see y'all in a few.